Maybe you remember that about over a year ago, I made a video where I recorded in public, kind of. So I'm gonna try and do something similar today, as I needed a lonely trip, because I need something like that from time to time. I decided to go to Kwidzyn by myself and record a vlog there. So wish me luck. It's gonna be very hard. And I postponed this vlog by a week because it was raining, and guess what? It's raining. And actually my grandpa's sister lives in Kwidzyn, but that's not why I'm going there. I am just interested in the town because, as you might know, I feel like the smaller towns in Poland are not exposed enough, and I haven't even met my grandpa's sister, so yeah. Let's just go, despite the rain. The very second I left my house, my shoes were soaking wet, but the weather is fantastic right now. Yeah, I'm already here. Maybe you remember that in the Google Translate fun video that is getting more and more popular lately, because I get stupid comments on the red, and that is a sign of it getting very popular. Anyway, there was a tongue twister, Jam jest poczmistrz z Tczewa, which is very freaking hard. But yeah, I was actually in Tczew today because I changed the transportation, I guess, because even though Kwidzyn is not really that far away from the Tri-City, because by a car you would get here in like an hour or so, I had to take both the train and the bus to get here. Yeah, and I went across the town already, and it's really nice, I gotta say. There is a main street here, like Łódź has Piotrkowska. There's also a street in here. It's very small, but still. There's also a street like that in Płock. Yeah, and it's very pretty. I'm gonna show it to you, but later, because now I'm in like a district of blocks and of flats, because it's quiet and almost empty here. So yeah. But the view is very nice here, and someone actually just passed me and I am still alive. That's incredible. Look at this view. And this district of blocks is like right across the castle, because the main reason why I even went here was the castle, and because I found it fascinating, like when it comes to architecture, I guess. Basically because there are like these arches right like above the street, like the road is just going through it, I guess. I think so. And I find it really fascinating. But there's also a construction happening here, so something is being built, but it's still pretty nice to be living like the opposite of the castle. Like you see the castle from your windows. It's pretty amazing. The castle is very small, but it's a historical building, definitely, because it was built in the 14th century, I think. I need to start making videos again, because this channel is the only thing that makes me use English a lot. So I feel like when I don't make videos, the English is just like flowing out of me, you know? And I feel like I am slowly forgetting things, so I need to practice, and this is my way of practice. And I'm also practicing not being ashamed of every single thing I do. It's hard. There's a really cool stairway here. Let's go. Look at this beauty. I used to think that the name of this town is Kwidzyn, actually, and many people do. But now that I live in Pomerania, I know that it's Kwidzyn, okay? And I had a hard time trying to figure out how to inflect the name of this town. There are so many bugs on me. And when I was buying the ticket for the bus, I just said na Kwidzyn, because I didn't know if it was do Kwidzyna or do Kwidzynia or whatever, and I looked it up because I don't like to not know this stuff. So yeah, now I know. Yeah, as I thought, you can go through it. That's amazing. I love this. That's nice. Holy crap. I wanna live there. These doors are so cool. I don't know if you can see this, but the tower has windows, but there was just no way to get there. So I guess this place doesn't have like a place where you can have a nice view and stuff, you know? I don't feel very comfortable with stuffed animals, and I don't mean toy stuffed animals, I mean literally stuffed animals. They looked very beautiful and very real, but that's the thing that scares me. I really hope they weren't killed only so that they can be an exhibition. So I am again in a safe place, I think, at the continuation of the block of the district of blocks of flats that I recorded earlier in. And I am done with the castle. I wasn't really supposed to, I wasn't really going to go inside, but the ticket was pretty cheap. It was only 10 zlotys, so why not? And there were some cool things inside there, so yeah, it was worth it. So there's a very nice square in here with a fountain and some very nice flora. It just looks amazing, and there's also a very impressive building in here, and I noticed that this building is an elementary school. I've never seen an elementary school looking like that. It looks way more like a university. Did you hear that? Like a university campus, and not even a Polish university campus. So they are saying that there's not enough budget for schools and education in Poland. Well, that's bullcrap. And I probably should hide because it's gonna rain really badly right now. I think so. And the school is on 13 Warsaw Street, which I find pretty funny. And I am now in a park that looks rather new, and it's so beautiful in here. And it's already raining, but let me show you a few rainy shots. I went to a random kebab place and just had a falafel wrap. It's really not that hard to feed vegetarians. And they even made me one without onion. That's not a very Polish thing to say. So now I'm thinking about some dessert and definitely hot tea. And the plan for now is to go to the bus station because my bus is, well, very soon. And the plan is to go to Malbork as well, because I want to see if it has anything more to offer than just the well-known castle. So I want to see if there is like a town square actually or something, or just anything else that you can see except the castle that I visited when I was like 6, I think. So I barely remember, it's all very blurry, but yeah, Malbork it is. So Malbork doesn't have a typical town square. I think it's a thing for big cities that they have this really big traditional town square like Wrocław, Kraków, you know, Warsaw and this kind of stuff, not Łódź, because it's too young. And smaller towns have the street. Yeah, the promenade. So Kwidzyn had one, Płock has one, Toruń even has one. Toruń doesn't have a town square, I don't think. There's also the street. And it's also like that in Malbork. Yeah, and I am now across the castle and it's freaking huge. If any of you guys live in Malbork, I am so jelly. When it comes to things like the Malbork castle, things that are iconic for a certain country or something, I always think of them as overrated and not worth seeing or something, but this place is not overrated, definitely. I've pretty much only seen the outline of it because you don't actually have to pay to go to the yard and just inside the walls of the castle, which is pretty amazing. And I was expecting them to charge for it, but they only... so noisy in here. But they only charge for going inside, going into the museum. So you can have a really long stroll and really see the castle from the outside and a little bit on the inside for free. So all the shots that I took, all the shots that you saw were taken for free. Outstanding. It really took my breath away. It's so beautiful, and I didn't even realize there was a river right outside the castle. It looks very, very nice. So definitely worth seeing, and I will definitely go into the museum one day, but it's pretty late right now. It's 7 p.m. already and I am heading home. It's been 8 hours of the trip, so I'm gonna call it a day, and I think I would... yeah, I think I would call it a very successful trip. I wasn't that brave when it came to recording, but I got a bit braver in Malbork, I think, because it's just more tourist friendly, I guess. Yeah, you can hear a lot of languages here, mostly German. I mean, from foreign languages, mostly German, but many more as well, even unidentified. Yeah, so I'm gonna head home, I'm gonna chill on the train, and that's gonna be it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope the shots were pretty nice, even though it's very cloudy right now. Thank you very much for watching. Remember to subscribe and like if you like the video, and see you in the next one. Bye.